Hey guys, welcome to Criminally Focused. My name is Desiree and I'm so happy to have you here.
Today's video is regarding another mass shooting here in Colorado. At just before midnight on November 20th, 2022, the gunman, who police have now identified as Anderson Lee Aldrich, age 22, entered Club Q and began shooting at those around him.
The first call to 911 came in at about 11:56 p.m. By 12 a.m., the police officers arrived on the scene. By 12:02, they had Anderson into custody.
Several firearms, including a long rifle, were recovered at the scene. Police praised the actions of at least two patrons who subdued the suspect within minutes. People inside the nightclub last night are mourning the lives lost and what it means for the LGBTQ community.
As you may be guessing, this wasn't his first time in trouble with the law. June 18th, 2021, the sheriff's office responded to a bomb threat at his home. Aldrich had threatened his family. The El Paso County Sheriff's Office responded and finally took him into custody, charging him with 2 counts of felony menacing and 3 counts of first-degree kidnapping, charges that would be later dropped.
Another night and another standoff that ends with an arrest. This time it played out at a home in the Lorson Ranch subdivision, just south of the Colorado Springs airport. Neighbors within 1 mile of Pilgrimage Road were told to leave their homes after 21-year-old Anderson Lee Aldrich threatened his family. Deputies were told he might be heavily armed, including a possible homemade bomb. The Crisis Negotiation Unit was finally successful getting Aldrich to surrender peacefully. He's now in the El Paso County Jail, charged with 2 counts of felony menacing and 3 counts of first-degree kidnapping.
As his charges ended up being dropped, he faced no real consequence for his actions. You have to wonder, had he faced charges and faced the consequences of his actions, chances are likely he would have been in jail and this tragedy in Colorado Springs never would have happened.
I heard 4 to 5 shots ring out. I thought it was the music. There was either the music was so loud that we couldn't hear anybody scream for help, or we just didn't hear anybody scream for help. So I thought it was the music, so I kept on enjoying myself. And then I heard another set of shots ring out, and I turned to my left, and I saw the flash from the muzzle. And when I saw that, I ran to the dressing room where the drag queens change and get ready for their performances. And there was, including me, there were 2 other people in there. I made them lock the doors. We closed and locked the doors. We got down on the ground and we cut off all the lights. We heard everything. We heard a third round of shots. Our safe space is no longer our safe space, and we are a broken community, and we shouldn't have to come together after something like this. Crying, fearing for our lives. I'm thinking, like, at any second, this man could just bust through the door and kill us if he really wanted to. Bodies on the ground, blood, shattered glass, people dead. It was sad. It was scary.
Now that Aldrich is in custody, many are wondering, what now? What charges will he be facing? Will this be charged as a hate crime? And what does that even mean?
So, according to the press conference, the Colorado Springs Police Department is now working with the FBI.
From an investigative perspective, we've always had an incredible relationship with the FBI. We have a lot of resources that bring to bear for the investigation. So our detectives from our violent crimes unit, our homicide unit, will take on the lead role from the investigative process. However, the FBI also has a tremendous amount of resources in investigation as well as crime scene processing, as an example. So we will come together, work together, and process the scene and just utilize both resources. However, CSPD is the lead from an investigative perspective.
Colorado has something called the Colorado Biased Motivated Crime Statute. This allows prosecutors to add additional elevated charges to things that they consider a hate crime. However, in the press release, they did say that this trash will be receiving first-degree felony murder charges, and that those charges have penalties that won't need any type of elevation to them, if that makes sense. But they haven't exactly released the exact charges that he will face.
So Governor Jared Polis was actually isolating at home. Apparently he has COVID, but he did release a statement regarding the shooting.
Such a horrible, senseless tragedy. I don't get it. I just don't understand why people would target somebody because of who they love. What is wrong with people today? My heart and my prayers go out to the families and to the victims and their friends and everyone who has been impacted. Like I said, this case is unfolding. There are people in critical condition. So I will do my best to stay up to date with this case and keep you informed as things come out. Thank you for watching Criminally Focused. Until next time, stay safe.